my bit to get rid of the blind item culture for sure. That Sushant ने film ही नहीं देखी पूरी, वो ही लगते रहता है because it's not like I have Mukesh with me. He's my director, but he's also been my acting teacher. Both Sushant and I had to really discuss with Mukesh, really understand in our workshop.
Sanjana, welcome on Bollywood Hungama.
Thank you, sir. Finally.
Finally, and how have you been?
I'm okay, sir. Okay.
I watched two of your TED Talks. One was in Ahmedabad, one was in Bhubaneswar.
Oh, you watched them?
Yes, I did them
That's
over
so
and over
nice.
again. I think you articulate yourself very well. I'm sure that you are a writer as well. We'll come to that later. My
Thank
question
you,
to
sir.
you is the subject of the Ahmedabad TED Talk you yourself chose as dealing with fear.
Yeah.
In November 2019. Has the definition of fear changed for you?
It's not changed so as much as it's made me realize that what I used to feel as a child continues to remain as important. It's not like my experiences as an adult have made me feel that fear is not my motive to do things. It continues to be. Like right now, it's the fear of feeling too vulnerable in front of you after experiencing what I have. But I want to fight that fear and still have this conversation with you. So I look at fear in a positive way, which is what you must have understood from that talk. But it remains as important, if not more, actually.
Why I say that is because so much has changed since then. The pandemic happened. I saw your video of May 8th when you posted, because that was the day when your movie was supposed to release, Dil Bechara, but could not. And I could see that you were really impacted by the fact that your movie is not releasing. It had already been delayed because it was supposed to happen last year in 2019.
Yeah.
And then this unfortunate demise of Sushant. So I'm saying from that perspective, and since the last 1 month, I'm sure it must have been some experience for you dealing with so many things. So I'm saying from that context,
the thing is that like our film Dil Bechara is it's literally hook line, like what Shashank told me when he gave me the script, was that it is hope amidst fear and it's hope amidst tragedy. And so life and death is something that both Sushant and I had to really discuss with Mukesh, really understand in our workshops, because we are both portraying two really vulnerable people who at a very young age have had to think about their life not being for forever. Like there is a very immediate stop to their life. So I've always feared death. It's the one thing that I'm very uncomfortable with. Like, I don't believe that you and I were born to ever die. I feel like we're born to genuinely live forever. And Sushant had a very different relationship with what he felt about it. Some people, like, he believed in the Darwinian theory and survival of the fittest, and that you're born to die. Human beings are mortal beings. But now after losing him, like, my fear of death has just gone tenfold, because he's the first ever friend that I've lost. I'm too young to have experienced death too often, touch wood. So I don't know how. Everything I'm feeling is new. I've never felt these things before. You wake up one day, you feel angry. You wake up one day, you feel frustrated. Sometimes you feel really motivated that, okay, this has happened. I need to embrace it and I need to become strong and move ahead. And some days you just want to, like, shut everything out and just get in touch with yourself. But I haven't had the scope to do that, because now single-handedly I'm having to bring the film to the audiences in the best way that I can. So it's just a lot. It's a lot.
Absolutely. So what I came to understand from the two videos of yours, Ahmedabad and Bhubaneswar, was that, I found it so uncanny that both you and Sushant, he had a very similar sort of intelligence, similar sort of, outlook towards life. You are very majorly inclined academically, and he apparently called you like a nerd, in both of you guys.
Yeah, all the time, all the
together
time.
in a way. And even he was heavily into books, and you are espousing the cause of education. He also really believed in that, and what he said about coding. He told me that in 5 years' time, coding will be like a very normal thing, like you discussed.
Absolutely. In fact, what I keep
that
saying, that we were supposed to do educational projects together, it's exactly to interweave that in the work I'm already doing. So you're bang on. He really believed that coding is the future, and And if we include coding in the form of gamification for really young children, only
Right.
then will they be employable in the future.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Right.
but you were saying, yeah, sorry.
Yeah. So and now I've read Fault in Our Stars. I've seen the movie as well. Obviously, the two protagonists, I think, they had something of the similar sort of, intelligence level. I'm not saying academically, but at the level of intelligence, because when you are upfront with death, so up close and personal, intelligence and wisdom, I think maybe
You're
can
right,
come
actually.
naturally.
Yeah, yeah.
And it's so remarkable that both of you guys, you had to play these two characters,
Yeah.
which
I've
is
actually never looked at it like that. That
mm,
that Kizzy and Manny also, other than just falling in love because of their unique circumstance, it was the fact that they were both such young people who've had to come to terms with such heavy things before their time. So it's only Kizzy and Manny that can understand that about each other,
right.
because both of them are looking for life in a very short period of time. And like you said, so that's why, it's, as artists, we're very vulnerable and raw people. So when we meet another actor, say at your first reading or your first look test, you
Right.
get to know very instantly whether, okay, you're going to work with this person, the project will get over, and then that's that. Or you meet someone and you know that this is going to be a friendship, this is going to be a creative partnership, there's going to be respect and love. It's very instant. Like when I was 13 with Imtiaz and Ranveer, I got to know, because they wouldn't be in my life today. It would have just been a small part. I played Mandy and that was it. But they've continued to be in my life. These are human connections. And Sushant and I think it was such a gridlock on so many levels, because like you said, there's cinema, then there's academia, then there's dance. So I am an Ashley Lobo child since I was 6 years old, and he was Shamak. So dance
Right.
was always a thing. And food was always a thing. So there was just so much.
Yeah, even vocabulary. I think you have a very fine vocabulary. So did he. He used to be like baffled in terms of, and I think similar. I think interest in poetry uh,
Yeah,
as well. I
yeah.
think you have an interest in. I don't know you, but I'm pretty sure that you have an interest in poetry. We'll come to that. I interviewed him quite a few times. I had a few interactions offhand. I wouldn't claim that I was like very pali with him, that the way a lot
Right.
of people they are right now. But whenever I'm seeing anything right now, any of the promos and any of the pictures that you are posting, for example, my eyes tend to go wet. I can't explain that. You have lived that. I'm sure it must be a very tough experience for you. How are you dealing with it?
It's really tough. So like एक तो pandemic हो गया है, घर से to do a song launch, to do a trailer launch. It's not like I have Mukesh with me, who's my, he's my director, but he's also been my acting teacher. He's the reason why I'm into acting, actually, because he's the one who found me.
Rockstar.
So yeah, at Rockstar. And I literally keep feeling, and because we're dealing with him so often now, like till the last moment I had to dub. It was like, ye do words chahiye, dub karke bhej do. So again, I'm seeing scenes, then I'm launching a trailer, I'm launching a song, and then there's so many moments. So I feel like I'm going to fly to Bombay and call Sushant and be like, mile, baat karni hai. But I don't, to think that that's not going to be, I don't think is registering right now, because I'm like picking up my phone looking for his text or thinking कि अभी trailer के लिए congratulate क्यों नहीं किया, या because he was always as a debutant, like, yes, I've been acting for 10 years as a child artist and lots of ads, but Dil Bechara was a challenge at another level.
Mm.
And for me, it's through Kizzy's lens. So I had to be at my best every single day of shoot. There were no bad days for me. There couldn't be. I couldn't be like, aaj mood nahi, aaj main acting nahi karungi. And Sushant knew that I was carrying the weight of this film a little more from a performance perspective. So he would be there for me in ways that I didn't even realize. He would be able to tell I'm nervous, take my hand, drag me out of set, put a earplug into my ears, put on Tarigin or something, and just talk me out of things, just talk me into things. Also make me understand कि अपनी energy conserve कर. Because as new actors, you're so eager. तो आप अपने close-up में, आप किसी और के close-up में, आप wide shot में आप 100% देने लग जाते हो. He taught me that in a wide, give your best, but hold back. In my close up, please hold back, because I used to keep giving 100%. So these are things that only someone who genuinely loves and cares for you will do. He doesn't have to. He's a superstar. He can come do his job. He's anyway a master of his craft and just leave. But it was just so much more than that. And I thought I've got this person for life. Like now every script that I get, I'm going to be like, yeah, yeah, karu ya nahi karu. What do you think? Because I trust his perspective so much. So I think when this storm settles, I don't know, maybe then I don't know how grief works. I don't know how coping with grief works.
Coping with grief, but that's interesting. You're an extremely young person, but at the same time, the sort of you're a topper at LSR, gold medalist in journalism and mass communication. I understand you have interest in literature, I think, and so you can look at life from a broader perspective. It's not like a youngster who's looking at romance, maybe in a maybe on the surface level. When you listen to the lyrics and when you listen to the songs, lyrics especially, I think Amitabh Bhattacharya has some really
yeah, fantastic.
Main Tumhara, Tare. How do you respond to it personally? Because why I'm saying it is that the sort of background that you have, the sort of reading that you've done, the sort of life that you've lived, I think maybe you can look at it or react to it maybe on a different level than maybe the usual.
So two things are happening. One is that Dil Bechara filming it and now releasing it, and because we stopped filming a year ago, so a lot of time has passed and a lot has happened in this 1 year.
Right.
I've realized that the way you interact with art changes over time. So when Sanjana was 21 and 22 and playing Kizzy, and when Sanjana is 23, promoting her film or talking to you, and having gone through everything I've gone through, I interact with it completely differently, which is why art is subjective. And Amitabh sir's lyrics, the thing is that our music is the soul of our film. I think you've been able to tell, which is why Rahman sir has given it everything he had to our score and our album. And we really used to depend on the lyrics to make sense of my performance as well. Like Mukesh used to come and sit with me. We used to listen to Main Tumhara on repeat before the toughest emotional scenes, because it's the only thing that used to transport me fully into that world. But now when I listen to it, I get shocked by the irony of our lyrics to the reality that I'm living in.
Exactly.
Like, maza hai ya saza hai ye. There is no other way that I can put this. Like, I've been looking forward to chatting with you, since how long. It's one of my greatest pleasures. I'm so excited about this, but I'm so broken because I almost don't want to talk. I just want to sit in a corner and keep quiet. So Tare Gin is suddenly my reality, I find it, it's too uncanny. And
What
it's
about
too difficult.
what were the lyrics of Main Tumhara?
So Main Tumhara actually is, I'm not speaking about it abhi at all, and I think we as a team aren't, because Main Tumhara really is the center of our film. It's the core of what our plot also is whipped around. So I can't emphasize enough the importance of Main Tumhara. I think we should chat about it after you watch our film.
No,
Because
absolutely.
then the
Would love to.
meaning, yeah. But just
Okay.
as a song, even if I take out that extra meaning, it's when did we last hear such an effortless, melancholic love song? It's just वो शुरू हो जाता है और खत्म हो जाता है और आपको पता भी नहीं चला, पर आप you are shaken after listening to it.
No,
It's
absolutely.
beautiful.
Absolutely. Do you have this fear that maybe you have to say the right thing so that you're not trolled, because there are people who are being trolled right now? Do you have that fear, apprehension, that you have to say the right thing?
Faridun bhai, that's the other thing that I've learned actually. We went through enough in terms of being misconstrued also through this film. And my parents have brought me up in a way that they've taught me that know your truth and know what your purpose is. And everything else is noise.
Yeah.
And the fact that Dil Bechara is breaking records today, it is shattering any norm of how much a trailer or songs can be loved. That's a testimony to that value of sincerity and honesty. So I'm a part of the young generation. I am the youth of this country. I'm a kid from nowhere who just works hard and tries to make dreams that she doesn't even dream come true. And I don't want to convey a person that I'm not to my audiences who love me already so much, and I can feel it. I wear my heart on my sleeve. I'm honest. I might make mistakes. I'm happy to clarify them, but I don't want to not say what's on my in my heart, you know. मुझे अभी Instagram पे by writing, I'm like you said, I am a writer. It's cathartic for me. Somewhere, the fact that I'm just putting my thoughts out there, it helps me feel at least 1% lighter. So I'm doing it from a selfish reason, and the fact that it's aiding others in their journey is just a bonus. But like Abhi, I was flying back from Bombay, then it got misconstrued that is she leaving Bollywood and is she leaving Mumbai? And mom saw it in the paper and whacked me with it, saying, "Tu kya bolte rehti?" And I was like, Mom, I went to Bombay after 4 months. The pandemic has made that city a ghost town. I've never experienced Bombay's streets so quiet.
Right.
Sunsan is the only word that came to my mind, and I said it. And the fact is that I'm in Delhi, so when work starts, I'll go back to Bombay, I'll go back to LA, I'll go back wherever work takes me. But it did get misconstrued, but I clarified it later, and I think I'll stick to that. I won't stop saying what's on my mind.
No, no, absolutely. But do you think that so you are from Delhi and you came to Mumbai and you worked over there? You had the schedule in Paris, which personally I'm looking forward to because I think that in a way is the soul of the film. Uh,
Yeah,
do you think that the film industry is as vile and bad the way is being projected these days?
absolutely not.
Mm.
I really think that I think we all aren't realizing what the pandemic is doing to us mentally. We're all feeling frustrated and we're all feeling toxic because it feels like things aren't moving. But so, like, I didn't dance or train as a dancer for 15 years in my life and perform on stages plotting that a Mukesh Chabra will walk into my school and find me and cast me in Rockstar. You don't work hard because, at least that's not how I work. And even the Gita says that apna kaam karo aur phal ki mat socho. So
Absolutely.
the reality is that if I hadn't done hundreds of ads, if I hadn't done a small part in Hindi medium or Fukre or any of it, I wasn't prepared to be on Dil Bechara's set. We cannot be arrogant as debutantes and say that we are talented, but the world doesn't recognize it. No, they won't recognize it. You have to prove yourself. I had to prove myself in the boards by getting 97% to get into Lady Shriram. You have to prove yourself at every level. That's how life is. We can't become bitter about competition, you know? So I believe that there is a Mukesh Chabra who will find your talent. I believe that there is a Disney who's the biggest studio in the world who will back an outsider like me if I've proven myself in my screen test. Because I had to give audition after audition, and this film is on Kizzy's shoulders, and they were like, do it, fly. And they've supported me every step of the way. So in my experience,
Mm.
it's not been easy, but nothing should be. I want to go for auditions, I want to fail. It's fine. That's life, you know.
Tell me something about your writing part of it. How often do you write? What exactly do you write?
So I write every day.
Mm.
Um
Like a diary?
like a diary, you can say, like, or just whip on my notes, you know, jabhi bhi man kiya, because the creative mind is a weird place. It's always ticking. So during the pandemic, I would call up my friends at the Terribly Tiny Tales and say, I want to perform a piece. Can I write something? They'll be like, of course. So the thing is that art is the one thing that why we say art is liberation is because it doesn't limit you. I'm an
Mm.
actor now, but I've been a student of journalism. I worked at BBC, I worked at Hindustan Times, I've covered protests because I was very active in Delhi University politics and activism, you know, that culture that we have in Delhi. So writing now just helps me make my mind a little streamlined, I think, because I feel a lot and I'm not able to express it usually. So I write it, and now I've gotten the confidence to share it also. Otherwise, I wouldn't share it, I think.
No, no, I think you're sure. I think you not only you write well. I think you articulate, you communicate very nicely, which is I think which is wonderful. Uh,
Thank you so much.
Now you are a gold medalist from LSR journalism and mass communications. Uh, how do you look at the state of journalism in India right now and film journalism as well? Because there are quite a few question marks on film journalism too.
Um, so the journalism that we were taught was one that was based on fact, which is what we call objectivity. And and reliability. These are the pillars of what honest journalism is. Like what you do is it personifies that. But when you are a reporter but you refuse to identify yourself, and you go around saying the most blasphemous things about people, whether it's so and so misbehaved with so and so girl, or the girl accused someone that they misbehaved, you need to remember that you are horribly harming both mentally and emotionally two people, the girl and the man. Reading that X accused Y of any kind of sexual assault when you are friends, when you are creative colleagues who love and respect each other, it breaks your heart. And what can you do? You can just be like, sooner or later, the truth will speak. Um, but honestly, I can see myself trying to do my bit to get rid of the blind item culture for sure. I saw Kriti speak about it. I see people feeling strongly about it. I see people finally talking about it. When it happened to me, I was too young and naive and into Dil Bechara to care about stuff happening outside. But the fact that still today I read some comments and people are like, you accuse Sushant. I'm like, look at the kind of permeating impact a lie can have. And the two people who were the victims of it or the people involved have, he's like, मैं messages दिखा दूं, I was like, दिखा दे शायद तब मान जाएंगे, मैंने clarification दे दी, सोचते हो तब मान जाएंगे, and you realize कि कभी नहीं मानते क्योंकि मानना ही नहीं है, क्योंकि convenient है ये जो हम narrative कर रहे हैं अभी, ये अच्छा लग रहा है. So I really learned a lot, you know, what you said, Dil Bechara has taught me, along with the character, I've learned a lot outside as well. And I'm going to do what I can to try and make this a better place, at least in the relationship I have with my audiences. I want them to know me for who I am and respect me for my truth, and I'm going to make sure that that happens, at least.
No, no, absolutely. And how have your parents helped you in this entire phase, the last 2 years, especially the last 1 month? Obviously, it was totally straight from the heart, and the emotions were flowing like anything. It must have been really something for your family as well. Tell me something, what sort of support you got from them?
It's been really so like my parents are honestly my best friends. They are, you know, they grew up in love and they met in school, and everything I know about love, about life, about selfless sort of giving, it comes from them. So they get really troubled when their kid gets troubled, and they knew how much Sushant meant to me. So, and they knew that Dil Bechara, you know, things had finally started becoming good. Sushant knew that it's coming on OTT. Our producers had told us, so we had discussed it. Me, him, Mukesh were being like, "Ye marketing karenge, ye Taregin aise karenge." I was like, "Dance challenge karenge." So these were our conversations, and they were like, "Finally, you know, like this girl has hung in there. She's given it her all, and finally, it's gonna happen." So when this happened, they've just been there like pillars, but they always are, explaining a lot of things to me repetitively so they actually get permeated in my mind. You know, I was telling Ma today that I speak to the reporters, express this grief. She was like, they'll understand you for your truth. So I'm just believing them. And my brother as well. I have a brother. He lives in San
Right.
Francisco, but he flew down to be with me.
Oh,
And
great. Recently?
family is everything. Yeah, he works at Google in San Francisco.
Okay,
And
oh, great.
he flew down in the pandemic because he was like, I need to be there for my little one. I want to
My
release
God,
this film
that's
with her.
that's wonderful.
So
What's his
yeah,
name?
his name is Sumer, and
Sumer. Okay, that's
yeah,
wonderful.
and we're polar opposites.
Mm.
He's much smarter than I am, much more intelligent, but works. वो 2 घंटे में जितना करता है मुझे 10 घंटे लगते हैं basically. So
Mm.
we're a very unique sibling pair.
And you guys grew up in a bus, and it's very interesting कि वो दिन में जो है वो living room होता था, रात में के brother का
It was like a set,
he used
sir.
to
जैसे
sleep
play
there.
में जैसे लोग आते हैं ना और props निकालते हैं, कभी बेड लगा दे, वैसे होता था. It used to remind me of that, which is what makes you realize that that's why I think my relationship with stardom and fame is also very different. You know, when I was a child, like I never used to look up to Ranbir Kapoor because I'm getting to act with Ranbir Kapoor. Like, and he used to be like, you're the least starstruck person I've ever met. But I love him for him. I loved him because of the artist he is. And so I want people to, that's why love me for me. And more than fame, I want impact, because impact is when you can give back. Fame is a very one way sort of track, you know. Impact is when you have influence but you're giving it back and creating some positive impact, whether it's through my art or whether it's through the humanitarian work, whatever it is.
Right.
So because when you learn that money and like physical space or a big house is not what it's about, you know. So
Absolutely, absolutely. Okay, Sanjana, last question to you. You spoke about your family and the way they've come around and been there with you. Have you, by any chance, spoken to Sushant's family? Because you know what is happening is that there's a lot of noise. There's a lot of noise, but uh, his sister is posting stuff. We don't know how his father must be going through, because that must be really really tough for them, for him, because he lost his wife quite a few years back. Have you spoken to them by any chance?
I haven't spoken one on one, sir, because
Mm,
honestly, they need their space. I think
mm,
there'll be a time when maybe Mukesh and I show them the film, or I don't know. We just don't feel that it's too gutting. So I wouldn't, if I were in their place, I wouldn't want anyone intruding right now. But I feel like I know his sisters, because we've spoken about. He used to speak about his sisters so much. You know, he used to see his mum in his sisters, and he used
right.
to always tell me that one is in America, one is. So I knew who is the relationship he shares with each of them. So I feel like I know them, but I haven't spoken to them since, very consciously. But I did see that they started the Sushant Singh Rajput Foundation. And I was just thinking to myself, I haven't actually told anyone this, that I would love to be on their board or as a mentor, because it is a foundation dedicated to
Yeah.
helping the youth in sciences and art. And I feel for both. So if they need me in any way, shape, or form, I'll be more than happy to
Right.
help out.
Absolutely. And you've seen the film? Have you seen the film?
No, I haven't seen the final film. Mukesh is
Mm.
very protective. Like he always keeps throwing these curveballs at me. जो देखा है सिर्फ डबिंग में देखा है, और वो ही है that सुशांत ने फिल्म ही नहीं देखी पूरी. वो ही लगते रहता है, because इतनी जी he's given Manny so much. So like I've loved him in Dhoni, loved him in Kaipoche, but I know that Emmanuel Rajkumar is his finest work. At least
You
that's what
feel
I
that's
feel.
his best work? Okay. All right.
In my humble belief, I feel so, because what he's brought with such ease, and just it's just flowing, where it's like water, you know. And I genuinely think it's one of the most special characters. And I know how much he loved Manny. He loved Manny. Like every time he would speak his lines, his mood would change, you know.
So, all the best wishes, Sanjana. Thank you for speaking to us, and wonderful thoughts that you have. And I hope that your family just sticks around with you, and just you guys brave through this phase, and good things will
Thank
happen
you.
for sure. Thank you very
Thank
much,
you
and
for
all the
having
best
me.
wishes. Thank you very much. Thank you
Thank
very
you
much.
for
Thank
being
you.
so amazing. Thank you.